I said hardly anybody dies.
Hardly anybody dies, right?
Anybody dies. Yeah.
Hello! We are here in Milton at Ultimate Paintball. We are the best host, David, and in this video we'll explain you what we did, how we did, what all is it about. And yeah, so stay tuned and stay in this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! He's it!
We are here and we're having a lot of fun. We had the best host, so David helped us understand the game, helped us understand the rules of it, how to play, and we had so much fun. So if you're in Milton or if you're in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, anywhere, if you want to have some paintball fun, you have to come here. David is now going to explain in detail the property, about the game, about what else, what does he do. And he's such an inspiring person. So a lot of times we think, okay, now I'm tired, I'm done with a job and I'm tired. But this guy works 7 days in a week, dude, from April to November, and he's 55. He's been doing that for years now. So let's get inspired people and let's work towards our passion.
Okay.
Hi, say hi to David, guys. Okay, so we are here at
Ultimate Paintball in Milton.
Woohoo!
Ultimate Paintball in Milton.
And they have an Instagram page which is quite appealing. Are you experienced in this game?
A little bit.
Little bit, okay.
91. I think 91 and 81, right?
Oh!
83? When did you no, 85, 86. Close. So 85 and I'm 91.
Wow. So cool.
Graduation and I never stopped.
Amazing.
So at the top of the hill, we have a huge circular bunker with 2 big towers with stairs up and stuff.
I see.
So we'll play a game where they start here at the bus, they have to attack up the hill, or they can start at the top and they have to attack down into the bus.
Nice.
So we'll put like a VIP, like Pablo Escobar or something, who's in the bus, and all the defenders are on these bunkers are on the bus, and they'll come down through the middle, and then they'll come down through the forest, and they'll come down through this forest and stuff. So that's where you can see like some of the bushes to hide in.
Yeah.
It's so dense sometimes you can walk right by someone and you don't see them.
Yeah.
But how long is that game? Like,
So the games could be 10, 15, 20 minutes. It depends. We play a game that's quite common where we have the attacking team start to the top, they'll come down to the bus. The defenders have 1 life, so if they get shot out, they're out, but the attackers have 2 lives. So they go back to the top and come back in again.
oh,
So it's a 15-minute time limit to get to. You see the red and the blue stick
Yeah.
in the middle. So we have one over here on the base too. So if the blue team is in the base,
Yeah.
the blue stick will be out,
oh, okay.
and then the red team will be at the top. So the
Yeah.
blue owns the base.
Oh.
Then the red guys come down, and if they can move the stick from blue to red, they win the game.
Oh.
So they don't have to shoot everybody.
Okay.
They just have to move the stick over.
Exactly.
So that's way. If someone's really dug in tight, they don't actually get shot.
Right.
You don't have to win to. Someone runs right down the middle and no one watches. They can run, slap it over and win the game.
Oh, okay.
And it's happened. And other times, everybody comes from the
Everybody,
sides
they start
and they don't
shooting.
get it in time. It's
Yeah.
50. They take too much time to try to get it.
This one is interesting.
Wow.
So that's one different field. But
Yeah.
we have 12 fields. You
Wow.
played on the 2.
Yeah.
Then we have this is the 3rd one, and we have 9 more.
Wow.
I won't show
in
you
the
all of them.
entire property.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so huge.
Yeah. So we have about 10 acres that
Wow.
we use, but the property is 85.
Oh my god.
So the total property is conservation area.
Yeah.
That's part of the Grand River Conservation Area. So most of it is green space. So we can't cut down trees. We can't do anything,
Okay.
right? What's here is here.
Nice.
So we have to kind of keep it as clean as we can and stuff like that. If
Nice.
a tree falls over, we can cut it down to make sure that it doesn't fall and hurt someone. But we can't cut down anything bigger than my wrist.
Okay.
There's a $5,000 fine for each tree.
Whoa.
So the city, they do Google Maps and they look at our property every 2 or 3 years to see if we cut down trees.
Oh.
So like if I made my parking lot
Right.
twice as big, they would see on the Google map and I'd go to jail.
Exactly.
Because it'd be like $5,000 each tree.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Oh.
like $1 million or something. So we don't cut anything down on
Okay.
the reserve, like on the conservation area and stuff like
Nice.
that. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go back to one of the bigger fields that we have that we call Newtown.
Wow. What has been the most interesting or the most adventurous experience for you in this job or in this passion that you follow?
What I enjoy the most,
Yeah, or any experience that you've
Yeah.
had?
as a player, is different than as an owner of a paintball field.
Yeah.
As the owner of the paintball field,
Yeah.
I get a lot of pleasure out of people like yourself who's the first time playing. Because I want to make sure that everybody has a good time,
Yeah.
that it's a great experience. You want that first experience to be a great experience with your friends and your family and stuff. You don't want a
Absolutely.
bad experience because then you won't come back.
Yeah.
Right? So you want it to be good because it is a really good thing to do. It's a great activity outside.
Yeah.
You get lots and lots of exercise.
Yeah.
Lots of cardio. You use muscles that you don't normally use. You'll sleep well tonight, trust me. But I love sort of getting people coming into the sport and having fun. It's just.
Wow.
Did you find it?
No, it might be in dark forest. It's just a strap.
Okay.
You happen to see a black strap in the last key?
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
There's a dark forest.
Yeah. So the pine trees is another field.
Oh.
All the pine trees we call the dark forest. So this is a big field that we call Newtown.
Wow.
So lots of stuff to hide behind. All the 2-story buildings with ladders. I show you all the ladders and stuff.
Scores.
Do you remember Saving Private Ryan? Remember Saving Private Ryan?
yeah.
They come on the beach. So we play a game where if there's a lot of people, we'll play a game where we start at the back of the town. They have to come all the way up through the town. Then all the defenders are up on the wall. Look at the wall there.
Oh.
And then in the middle bunker with the mesh, we put a fully automatic paintball machine gun.
Oh man, that is.
So you know the tank that we have on the back of the gun?
Yeah.
I have a scuba tank that I attach to the gun,
Oh,
so I can shoot 4,000 paintballs. So
Oh,
2
shit.
full cases
Crazy.
of paintballs, right?
Oh shit.
4,000 paintballs with a scuba tank. So it's got a long 20-inch barrel, and the barrel sticks out through the mesh. And for 20 minutes straight, he goes like a machine gun. So wave after wave, if they get shot, they start back, they come back again. They get shot, they come back again. They get shot, they come back again. So they have about 20 minutes to get up to the wall here, and they use a smoke grenade. So we have like red and blue and green smoke grenades. So in front of the bunker, we have some milk crates. So if they can get up close and they can throw a smoke grenade into it, it kind of blows up the bunker. So then so the machine gun's out of action now. It's like you blew up the machine gun, right?
Yeah.
But if they don't, they have 2 full cases, 4,000 paintballs.
Wow.
So they just go. Oh
Oh my god.
Just the paintballs, the amount of paintballs are flying all over the place. It's crazy.
That's
We
so
had
much fun.
65 guys attacking, 65 guys up on the wall. 65, 130 total. Yeah.
So I'm sure you do a lot of
Who's
company
the best
events.
player? Do you know? Like.
I am.
There isn't really a best player. There are tournaments that they have, what's called speedball,
Okay.
and they have prize money and stuff like that. So the way we played in Skid Row,
Yeah.
it's a similar layout in the fact that it's very symmetrical and the snakes and the Doritos and stuff like that. So they play on a field that exact size,
Yeah.
but they have obstacles that are blown up with air.
Oh.
And they can change the layout very easy.
Okay.
So they can move these over here and move that over there and stuff.
Right.
And they have tournaments where they win money. So generally those people are thought of as sort of professional. They don't survive like a job at CIBC or something like that, right? They don't make $100,000 a year,
Yeah.
but they'll make maybe $20,000 or $30,000 a year, and they'll get sponsorship. So sponsors will pay for a flight to a tournament, or they'll give them new equipment and stuff like that. So it's kind of like semi-professional,
Okay.
right? So those are generally thought of as like the best players in the world. But if they were to come to a field like this, for example,
Right.
the fact that it's my field and I've been playing here since I was
Yeah.
18 and I'm 55,
Yeah.
nobody knows the field more than me and maybe another 5 or 6 people.
Exactly.
So if they played here, even though they're great at the speedball, they're not great at my field.
Yeah.
They don't know the alleys and the special places to hide and stuff like that, right? So every field has its own experienced people that are probably the best at their own field.
Right.
And then if you go to a brand new field I've never played at, I'm like you guys, I don't know where to go. I don't know the angles. I don't know where to hide and stuff like that, right?
David's
So-
the best. Yeah.
So, but come along. You can see some of the other stuff.
Don't you get tired?
So I work from the beginning of April until the end of November. I work 7 days a week
Wow.
That's what we were.
For
That's
8
so
months.
inspiring.
For 8 months a year. My wife takes some weekends off. Last weekend she was off. She had a
Yeah.
lot of housework and stuff.
Ah, okay.
She went to Costco. We had to stock up on food and stuff like that. But she's 3 out of 4 weekends she's with me.
Yeah.
But every weekend I'm here. So I work 7 days a week for 8 months.
Crazy.
That's so
So
inspiring.
this is my weekend, but I
Yeah.
enjoy it. Even though it's my time off, I enjoy it, right? And I enjoy like meeting people like yourselves and stuff, and having you come up and play and see how great it is and stuff. Right?
Wow, that's so lovely.
But you can see like the stairs that lead up to the second floor. If you want, you can walk up to the second floor. You
Yes.
you can walk around. And
Always
look at all the
in for
buildings
it.
and stuff. So we'll play a game similar with that red and blue stick. We can see there's a red and blue stick right in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So right now it's on the red side.
Yeah.
So the red team probably won the last game that we had here.
Oh.
So we'll put it in the middle. One team will start at the back over here. One team will start on the other side, and they'll fight for the middle to see who can control the stick.
Nice.
But you can imagine, 20, 30 guys on each side. Like the paintballs are just flying all over and stuff.
This is so cool. Oh, so you can climb also
You can
and then
climb
hit
up
from
the
there.
stairs and into the second floors and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It is when you're playing.
Yeah.
It's very exciting when you're playing.
So much of adrenaline.
Can you imagine, eh?
This is so cool.
So, for example, if you
I can
came with a
target from
group,
here.
if you came with a group of 20 of your friends and family,
Yeah.
you could play in this field, no problem. Right?
Yeah.
That's a great
But if you were
idea.
only 2 on 3,
Yeah.
you'd walk for 5 minutes. You wouldn't know
Yeah,
where anybody's hiding.
exactly.
There's not enough people, right? So that's where we
And there'll
need
be not much.
slightly larger groups to be able to play some of the bigger
Correct.
fields and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I love how you like these cars and everything
That's a
you've
brand new car. I
specifically.
just bought that last week. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's not possible.
Actually, the original owner of the property, my
Yeah.
friend Larry,
Yeah.
that was his minivan when he first started with his kids.
Oh.
So that was the very first minivan that he had when he had his young kids. and
Oh,
stuff.
such a nice memory to put out there. Lovely.
Yeah.
You don't know where people are, and
Yeah.
you're shooting through these slots, and then someone's
Yeah.
over here, and it's crazy.
And
all over
anyone
the
can
place.
come like from anywhere.
Yes,
Right? There's
yeah.
no
There's-
center stuff.
We play about 4 or 5 different types of games here.
Yeah.
So the different scenarios you can play on this field, we have 4 or 5 typical games that we play
Oh,
on the
okay.
field. And, stuff,
And there's
which are
always someone
different.
who will assist you in a group like
Correct.
from
There's
your
always
team
a dedicated referee who is responsible for
for the group.
your group and keeping everybody safe and running the
Correct.
games and making sure. And then when we do lunch, helping out with lunch a little bit, and then sort
Wow.
of they clean up at the end of the day with the gear and stuff. Like that.
Oh,
So you have a dedicated person
Day.
for the group. That's
Wow.
it. Yeah.
amazing.
It's a lot of fun when you're playing with your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys don't have like actual memberships or something, right?
We do, but only if you have all of your own equipment. This is a smaller field. It's good for a group of 10 on 10.
Oh.
Right? If we had 30 on 30 on a big game like yesterday,
Yeah.
we couldn't possibly play in there. There's not enough things to hide behind.
Right.
So between the pine trees and the other bush, there's a path that goes down to the back, maybe a 5-minute walk. And at the back of that is the biggest field we have called the back 40. So that's a big open forest with a base in the bottom of a valley. It's just every time you come,
And then you
there's
feel
so many people, we have to play in the big field, right? If you came on a day when not so many people showed up randomly, then we could play in the smaller field. So here's
Wow.
another stick, the red and blue stick. Right. So we'll play. Half the team will start down in the corner, half the team will start in the forest, and they'll fight in the middle to try to get the stick. Right. So there's a bit of a hill up here, and then people will hide in the edge of the forest and stuff. And then when they'll try to keep everybody's head down, they'll try to run for it and try to slide it over.
so much fun.
So you can see if
Huge.
guys are wearing camo, like you could hide in the forest.
Correct,
on
yeah,
the-
nobody would know.
and not see.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a little tricky because the heat. and then the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Right? So my favorite time of the year is the first 6 weeks of the year. So the beginning of April
April.
to maybe the end of May. Or,
But
middle of
isn't
May.
it cold in April? Like, is
Yeah, it's slightly chilly.
it actually right?
But with that gear on and
Yeah, you
you're
don't
running
even
around. You
correct.
warm up 10 degrees just running around.
Yeah.
And then my favorite time of the year myself is when all the leaves change and stuff. And the reds and the orange and the yellow leaves on the trees change. And in the fall, so we play, mid-September to the, end of October, first week of November. And generally we try to end the season, depending on how cold it gets, the end of November.
okay.
So snow is not a problem. We can play in the snow, and we've had guys play
Really?
in snowstorms.
Oh, wow.
But if it's too cold, then everybody's, their hands, their feet, their fingers, their nose, it just gets too cold.
But won't they slip won't they slip in the snow?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
That's the idea.
Well, yeah, you're
Thanks to Shruti, we got to know about
you have
this
to be
place.
careful.
I know.
Running
Thanks to
around.
Shruti.
Like a forest, if you're running through a forest, you could trip.
Exactly. The best part is
You
that
could,
this place is not made up. It's a natural place.
Yeah, you're running through a forest. You could trip over a log or something. Like, that's what the waiver's for, is that you understand that you're not sitting watching Netflix. Right?
Exactly.
You're running around, you're jumping, you're moving and stuff. And if something unfortunately happens, it's what it is. That's right. We've had one person dislocate their shoulder. They ran down a hill and they hit a tree, so their shoulder popped.
Oh shucks.
But it happens quite often for him. So it's very simple. It's so easy. He just pops it back in, right? So okay. And it looked really weird because his whole shoulder was down. We're like, dude, what happened? He goes, oh, don't worry, watch this. And he puts his shoulder back. Right? We've had a couple people twist their ankle when they're running. We had one person who had epilepsy. They had a bit of a seizure, so we called 911, but no problem, just to be safe.
Yeah.
And last year we had one person. They were just going so crazy, they forgot to drink water and stuff and kind of calm down. They got overheated with like heat
shucks.
stroke and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause they just went too crazy for too long. Right? So that's why like I said, whenever we come back, we chill out, we
chill out.
relax, grab a drink of water, no rush.
Nice. This is
But
the area.
no one's ever
Chill
been
out in.
hurt, and I've never heard in Ontario. No one's ever really been hurt playing paintball. so like I said, hardly
But
anybody dies.
Hardly anybody
Hardly
dies, right?
anybody dies. Yeah.
Okay, so we are back home now. Tired, but had a lovely, productive day. Met an amazing person, an amazing couple who is running that place, and so inspired that people work so hard for their passion. And despite of the fact that he works a regular 9 to 5 job on Monday to Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday he does this. So it's very inspiring. I hope you felt inspired too, and I hope you work towards your passion with a lot of courage and give your best. Good enough is not good enough. Yeah. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. If you like the video, please do subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Bye.